What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna make a vest. They're low-key one of my favorite pieces to wear. You just feel so snug in it without being too hot, but then if you are cold, then you can zip it up and like get even more snug in it. So here's the deal, guys. I want to make a custom vest, but I'm also mad hungry, and I'm feeling all these little snacks and stuff that I used to eat as a kid. So I'm trying to mesh those two ideas together into some kind of thing. And yeah, so let's do it. Alright, so now that the main part of the vest is done, it's time to make room for some snacks. Let's go! And we're back. This is the vest all done up. I got the snacks ready. Honestly, this is one of my favorite things that I've sewn so far. There's a couple details on this vest that I really want to share with you guys, so let's check it out. The first one was the off-centered zipper. Usually when I sew, I don't use a pattern, but it's also a little bit easier when everything's symmetrical because I can fold the material in half and cut it out and get two equal pieces. See how this is the center of my vest, but See how this is the center of my chest, but the zipper's off-centered over here? When I was making the design, I had to make sure that this was straight, but also that where these two pieces connect would be centered with my chest at this point. It was a little bit harder than I expected. That part took a lot of time to figure out, but once that was done, you know, I had the foundation of the vest. Then I got to the fun part of making the pockets. So the hardest part, hands down, was making this cup holder pocket. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't seen a single piece of clothing out there with a cup holder built in. I want it to be enclosed with a zipper, but then when it opens, it has to be big enough that it can hold a cup. I also want it to be high enough and secure that it's not gonna be tossed around when I'm walking by my body. That part took a lot of time to make, but it's one of my favorite features. Another one of my favorites is the zigzag pockets. For a lot of projects that I do or other designers, you know, you're left with all these scrap pieces of fabric. Let's say you have a piece of fabric and you cut out the back panel. You have all these corner pieces which turn into scrap pieces and eventually just get thrown out because they're too small to use on your actual project. What I did was I took all these scrap pieces and I sewed them together to create like this collage of scrap pieces, and what that allowed me to do was use that material for these pockets. It's actually a really cool effect, and it reduces a lot of the waste at the end of this project. So I'm glad that I was able to use these scrap pieces into something on the vest. And lastly, another piece that I liked was like this inside flap pocket. It goes behind the zipper, made specifically to hold the chopsticks and the bubble tea straw. And the beauty of this pocket is that it's on the inside of the vest, so when you zip it up, it's underneath your clothes. That way you don't get your chopsticks dirty, you don't get your straw dirty. with all the bacteria out in the world. Stays nice and clean for when you're ready to munch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's one of my favorite ones so far. Comment below what your favorite nostalgia snack is. I know for me it's a strawberry Pocky right here. Subscribe to my channel so you can see more sewing and craft videos that I have coming. And peace.